Welcome, guys. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Loud Monkeys podcast. You know your host. You know your host, Mr. Blue Eyes, and the one, the only Ricardo. How are you feeling, my man? You feeling good?
No,
Fuck.
I'm tired.
Well, I mean, stop
I'm really
partying like an
tired.
animal and you will not be tired anymore.
No, I'm just constantly
That's
in a
not good.
state of tiredness.
You cannot. That
I
sounds
cannot
like
escape it.
depression, but okay.
It's not depression. If it was depression, I would have been a statistic. But no, I need to go to the doctor for that because gonna have to let them take some of my
Yes.
juicy blood. And I also have them.
Oh, for
I'm
the
gonna
okay,
go
yeah,
again
yeah,
for my knee.
yeah, for the knee. Our viewers know the knee story.
I also need.
Oh my
I,
god,
I also
Jesus
need to go
Christ!
for the knee because it still
You
hurts.
you really fucked
So
something.
yeah, it's not good. It was becoming nice, and then I started oh,
Mhm.
more excessively
Mhm.
using my knee, like lifting heavy weights, and now it's
You
hurting
may
again. So
you
I think
may have just
I need to be
overworked the knee
sure.
before it healed fully. Yeah.
Oh, probably, but even then, I just want them to check it,
Right.
see if
Well,
anything is
it
broken.
may not be broken. It may just be a pulled hamstring or something. Maybe, I hope, but.
No, no, it could be.
Mhm.
What I'm thinking with how hard I
Oh.
fell, it
Mhm.
might just have like a
Yeah,
hair
but I mean
fracture in
that.
my knee somewhere. But I want to know, like, if I do lift heavy, is it gonna get worse, or like, is it okay
Or
to
just
like
amputate the
just
knee and then
bite
you're
through the
Gucci.
pain?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could get a pack
You're
again.
gonna become a pirate. You're gonna be a pirate.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
Then I just have to lose an eye. Oh, not lose an eye. That's not why they wore it, but if I lose an eye, I can
I
just
bet.
wear a perpetual.
It
Like,
would.
yeah, that would be
So,
nice.
you know how we do things. Let's start with the week update. What have you been up to for the past week? And God help me. God help me if you say
Sleeping mostly.
thesis.
Oh, thesis. I think like
Mm-hmm.
I've been procrastinating a lot. Well, okay, let's start with Tuesday because Tuesday in it. That's when my day started. Like my
you,
day started,
you
my
just
week
slept
started.
through Monday, like,
You
no, who
know,
gives a fuck?
first Tuesday of the
Mm-hmm.
week, last Tuesday of the week. So yeah, everything went wrong that day. I spent 8 hours
Mm-hmm.
fitting in cables. I don't know why. Okay, they designed this thing very bizarrely. You have like these
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
channels where the wire goes into, and you have to shove it through, basically. And there you have like there's a gate
Yep.
every 2 centimeters or less, where you have to push the connector through. The connector
Mm-hmm.
is as big as the hole as the gate, basically. So it fits very snugly. Meaning you have to do that around, depending where you go, like 100 times. One gate takes about 1 minute to clear. Um, so yeah, that's what I did. I did one wire. It took
Jesus.
half an hour, even more, and I quit. Yeah, and then I decided, and I need to do like 7 more wires. Um, so that's when I decided, ah, fuck that shit. I'm just gonna find an Ethernet cable. Could not find an Ethernet cable. Then was like, okay. First up, the machine is standing; it's still there. But secondly, um,
Mm-hmm.
when I looked at it from the side, I
Okay.
noticed that a part was unaligned. So I had to go up on the table and
Did you
fix it.
step
And
again on
then
the
I had to
table
go
that
off
you
the
that you
table to
shouldn't
check
step
it.
on?
And then I had to go on.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I had to go on the table. and check it again and realign it again. And then I had to go off the table. I did this around 25 times that entire day. Also, I had to go on the table to fit the wires because otherwise I cannot reach it. Ricardo, why did you not do the wires before you put it up there? I don't give a shit. That's the way I did it. Even if I did the wires when it was on the table, it would be the same shit job basically. So that's what I did. That day, I sat around 15,000 steps. I walked up 3 floors around 8 times to find a cable that was not there. All the time, the whole time, I was really tired. I could barely do function sometimes. Then I was like, okay, fuck it. I cannot find the wire. I don't want to do the cables right now. I'm gonna install the software. No. You have to email them to get the software, even though it's free software.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I emailed them. They said, you'll receive it instantly. I received an email instantly saying that my request has been filed. They have not come back to me. Today is Friday. I doubt that they're gonna contact me. So I have to request it again, because next Tuesday I go in again and I want to turn that fucker on.
So what you're saying is you need to request it again on Monday and you hope you will get it by Tuesday. Yeah.
Yep. Otherwise, it will be a really short day for me. A really short day. I might manufacture some things. That it all just depends.
That's amazing.
It'll be a short day.
Oh my god. Yeah, my week.
Yep. So how about the? By the way, that's one day. that was one day. Other than that, I did nothing.
Did everything in that one day. Of course, you didn't do anything the other days. Yeah.
I went to the gym that day. I went to uni that day, and for the rest, it's pretty boring. I just wrote.
My week was mostly at work. I put in several hours of teaching other people how to do my job so I can finally go on vacation to Northern Macedonia. So yes, that I cannot wait. And everything would now, because fuck Italy.
Are you not going to Italy?
A lot of people are gonna be in Italy, and this part only costs 500 euros, and that's actually affordable to me. Italy costs around 700 to 800. I'm not going to Italy. Maybe later. Maybe later after every
maybe
expense
later
has been paid. By every expense I mean the fucking license taking shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, how is that going? Just as a side quest.
I'm still waiting
How's that going?
for them to review my appeal, to do the necessary preparement, and then to send me the final solution. But I have no idea what is gonna be like. Fuck, I have no idea. Yes,
and meanwhile, you're still driving
I
around.
actually do not have because they have not forbade me to drive until that ban is in effect, and the ban is in effect after I get back from the court. So yeah, I can still drive. I'm not driving as much as before because if they do catch me, they might, yeah, not yell, but be like,
yell at you.
Oh, I see you have a ban. Why are you driving? Me. Shut the fuck up. I'm not in the mood. So yeah. I mean.
Well, you're not allowed to drive anyway.
I mean, who the fuck are you to say so?
No, but I say
a driving license. Shut the fuck up. No, you're not. Shut the fuck up.
I'm your papa.
Basically, it's mostly teaching people on my job how to do my job, and teaching people that I work for how to do their job. I mean, not to do their job, but like they ask me things and I'm like, I don't know about that. Why ask this one? Ask this person. Ask that. No, don't. Last week I went to an escape room. It was fun. Yesterday I went with friends to get pancakes. That was also fun. We had a couple of beers. I didn't drive, and that's basically it. This time, yeah.
This
Oh, I
time.
am probably gonna be making some
Nice.
steaks this weekend. Yeah. Nope.
And you're gonna post
Nope.
some to
This
me?
is no. This is just gonna be
Oh,
steaks for the
okay. Then I
female
don't care.
colleague that's coming to dinner. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe.
your
Maybe. I know.
maybe new
Just that. Just
girlfriend.
that. Just that. Yeah,
Your
maybe
maybe
we'll see how
new
that goes. But I,
girlfriend.
but I just wanted to make steaks, and it was like, hey, wanna come? Yeah, okay, good. I'm gonna make steaks.
Have you seen her
Yes,
in
we
between?
we got coffee one time after my job this week. Yeah, next week,
Ooh.
there is a festivity in the city with the lights at night, so we will probably go and see that one day. I mean, it's for 5 days,
One
so
day.
one day after work we'll probably meet up, have a drink, and then
Hmm.
spend the rest of the night just looking at pretty lights.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
the
but
same kind of
I mean
festival
it's
in
fun.
Amsterdam. Yeah.
I mean,
I never go
like
to
I mean
it.
it's fun. I never go to when we have the museum night. I never go to the museum nights because there's a lot of people in the museums, and no, I don't care about that.
Hmm. But
Yeah,
Night of the
yeah,
Machine was a
one
good
and two.
movie. Oh,
Yeah,
classic.
is it?
My kind of job. So my dating
What?
update
No,
is
what? No swiping?
non-existent.
Swiper, no swiping.
Oh no, I did swipe. I did swipe, and I sent
Oh
you
yeah,
an
you did.
update
Fuck you,
which
bitch.
you were not happy
I
with.
told you. I told you what I think
Uh,
about it. I'm gonna repeat myself. Okay, good. Because we'll probably
no,
get
no, you
banned
don't
if I
have to.
say that.
So I'm yeah, yeah. I mean, you do say some risque words, so
Just
non-racist, but just
yeah, just
it
just
would
enough
be
to
too
get me a
much,
call from the police. Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, threatening stuff and all
I
that.
would be.
Um, so no,
Hmm.
there's also no update about that. Um, I'm
Nope.
still waiting to see like what's what. Uh, but yeah, you have that. Blue Eye sent me some colorful
I
messages about that.
just a moment. Just
Pretty
a moment.
interesting if I
I
do
sent
think so.
you just a moment. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, what do you mean? I said it was autocorrect, so I didn't send you anything.
No,
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 it's
no,
not
no,
going to be anything.
no, 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 no. All right, we'll read it. Fuck that shit like an old Lada. If I hear you got back together, I will burn your country to the ground and rename oliebollen to Dutch donuts. I'm sorry, autocorrect. No, you haven't. Next podcast, I'm kicking you to the curb. I will shit on you all you love, including your cat. Sorry, autocorrect. Yes, you have.
And
Now,
no,
that's not a threat to me. That's a
it's,
threat to my cat.
I'm not gonna hurt the cats. I'm
And
just gonna make poo poo.
that's animal abuse. So, who is to say Blue Eyes does
Yeah,
not
I
do
know.
worse things, you know? I don't know what he does with the monkeys.
We never hear from the monkeys.
Exactly. Exactly. What monkeys? You took the monkeys. I don't know where they
The
are.
monkey. No,
Are
the
you shitting
monkeys
on
are in
them?
a safe place,
Like,
away from people. Eh, Yep. Also,
I don't believe you. So no, those are the messages he sent me. I was like, okay, well, that's would love to disappoint him now,
would love
you
for
know,
this.
but
Would
I don't
love
have an
for all of
update.
those messages to come true, because then he would come to my country and I would get to see him again.
What if it happens again? I will
I'm
go
gonna
to
come.
yeah,
I'm just gonna be
basically.
like, okay, fuck it.
You actually you should be hoping that this happens because then I'll come visit you again if everything goes wrong. Like
like, oh, Ricardo went
yeah,
back to Croatia. Yeah, what happened? He became a statistic. Probably.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Yeah, most
I
definitely.
mean that's the
Also,
place to do it, right?
yeah, nobody,
No one will find me
not
in that
even the
shithole.
police. But we are just joking. We're just
No,
joking. The
no,
police
probably
wouldn't do
not.
that. We're just joking. Also, you know what grinds my gears? Nope.
What
How
grinds your
many
gears?
times
Gears?
have we said if anybody
Oh.
watches this podcast till the end, they and then just leave a comment, we would get back to them. Nobody has done it. Nobody has done. Not even
Oh,
our
sucks for
friends,
them.
my dude. We actually tell our friends watch the fucking podcast. Not even they are watching. Not even them.
Actually, I've not
I
watched the last one.
50 minutes, basically. Yeah.
Oh, well. Normally I watch it like one time over, but you know I should have because I have some shit to call you out on. How many times did I scream editor?
6 or 7. I
Put
have
a
no
picture
idea.
up. And how
Okay,
how
I
many
put
times
one
did you
picture,
put a
not put
picture
the
in?
second one. The second picture will be put up this time, right around this time, so around the 18th minute mark.
Yeah, but
Right,
now
so
they
the
don't have
picture that will
context.
be
What's
put
it
up
about?
is gonna be about the new fucking wooden benches that are being put in the middle of the fucking road, so the people can sit there while cars and trams go rushing past them because we need more benches in the city. Fuck no, we don't.
Listen, if you have bad knees, you
I know you would
appreciate those
appreciate the benches, but I
benches.
don't have bad knees. I don't give a fuck about benches.
When I'm done with you,
That
you will
sounds like
have
a
bad
threat,
knees.
and I'm gonna call you out on the police, my man.
It's a promise. It's not a threat.
I'm gonna
I
shoot
only
on
deal in
everything you
absolutes.
love, including the cats,
Okay, that's not
especially
much
the
then.
cats. I'm gonna shit.
Animal
I'm gonna shit
animal
in your PC, my
abuse.
friend. How will you then play CS2?
It still runs. It will still run. CS2 can run on shit. Just saying. CS2 will run on shit. Okay, well, I'm still
I
angry
will
that you
put
didn't put all the
the
pictures in.
that need to be put in now. Thank God we don't have any more pictures to be putting in. Right, but here's what we are saying. So we did play one game of CS2. We played one game. I promised we would play one game. We played one game, but
Exactly.
then we have been talking about streaming a new game, which is Overcooked. I don't know if it's 1, 2, or 3. I have no idea, but it's a game.
I've been
Right,
waiting for
so
months on this as well.
Hmm?
How many?
Okay.
I have another bone to pick with you. In stream, I asked you about 18 times. When are we gonna do the Overcooked?
I
And you
did not
just
hear that.
fucking
Not
ignored me.
gonna lie. I'm watching. I'm watching
I
the stream on my phone.
asked-
You really think I listen to what you say? I listen to every sixth word.
I asked. So, Blue Eyes, when are we gonna do the
When do you want to do the
Overcooked
Overcooked
stream? Well, I
Yeah,
don't
thesis
fucking
now.
know.
See when you're done with the thesis, and then we can do the Overcooked stream. Or I don't know, maybe
15
15
weeks. In 15 weeks.
just a moment.
That's
So
when I'm
15
done with
weeks,
my
so
thesis.
1, 2,
No.
3, 4, 5, 6. Jesus fucking.
We'll
Jesus
probably
fucking
do
Christ,
it in
that's
a
like-
weekend,
That's like
but not this
June.
weekend.
The 21st of June.
Yeah, 21st of
Okay.
June. That's when I'm officially done.
But we can do it one. Mhm.
Yeah, 21st.
Mhm.
Oh, well, 22nd of June,
Mhm.
technically. That's the delivery date. Anyway, so fuck you.
Yeah,
No,
so
we'll probably do it
basically,
a weekend, but not this
maybe-
weekend. Because you have some
Woman, you have some
woman to
men
meet.
to meet. Yep. A friend showed me
Woman.
that. Just a moment. There is a new trailer for the live action Lilo and Stitch, and there was a new trailer for the Snow White. I don't know which of those two movies is actually
Okay.
making me angrier.
Well, Blue Eyes, tell me why
So,
it makes you
I mean, okay,
angry.
no, Lilo and Stitch, okay, that's okay, but Snow White, a remake of Snow White, and so
Mm-hmm.
the stepmother is played by Gal Gadot, and Snow White is
Okay. Bad actor. I will just throw that out there. Bad actor.
just a moment.
I hate the way
Snow
she acts,
White
but okay.
actress is Rachel Zeeler. No,
Yeah.
no. You cannot put
What do you
Rachel
mean no?
Zeeler and Gal Gadot in the same spot and say yes, Rachel is prettier than Gal Gadot. It's not. My personal opinion, she is not. No. Bull to the S to the S to the shit. No. And Jesus. No,
No,
fuck
is
this shit.
beauty not in the
God
eye of the
fucking damn it,
beholder?
it literally says in the fucking book Snow White had her skin white as snow. God fucking damn it! I'm done.
Okay. Why do you care
Because
about
I
a
grew up on
children's
that
movie?
and I will die on this hill.
Okay.
Because you're
I don't
fucking
fucking care.
Generation Z, you don't care about anything.
No. First off, I'm right
Your
between the
Generation
edge
Z,
of
shut the fuck
Millennial
up.
and Generation C, and I also grew up on the original Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
Here's why I don't care. In the end,
Yes.
does it change the world? No.
I have no idea. It will probably change the world
How?
somehow.
Will the old movies be made invalid? No. Will starving
Maybe.
children
Who
in
knows?
Africa finally get food? No.
Yes.
Will World War III not happen? I mean, if this movie does not make World War III to happen, it deserves a place.
Look.
Just saying. Do I have one criticism? Yes, that Gal Gadot is in it and she's a bad actress, in my opinion. Yeah, that's the only comment I have. Otherwise, I don't care. I just looked at the pictures. I don't see a reason for me
I did
to
not say you should
kill
kill yourself.
myself
You should kill
over
yourself
this.
because of CS:GO, but that's another issue, another topic, another podcast.
I already killed myself over CS:GO.
CS:GO. Yeah.
Oh, CS:GO, I also killed myself over.
Right. So, what do you think?
Listen,
Everything matters.
it doesn't matter in the end. Movies are movies. You watch them or you.
Oh my god! Yes,
I'm gonna watch a
want to see
Minecraft
that.
movie.
I want to see that shit. I wanna see it so fucking bad.
See, okay, I know it's gonna be shit, but I saw like a story about like this kid who is like obsessed with Minecraft, and
Oh,
he does not have like much longer to live, and they allowed him to watch the movie with like one of the child actor, and they did allow. He liked the movie. I have some respect, even though like it's not like
I mean,
it's not
what can
Minecraft,
we
right?
say about? You cannot. I mean, I understand why they wanted to make the movie, but it's not like. Yeah.
It feels like a cash grab, but the fact that they allowed this child, like this terminally sick child, to watch the movie before everyone feels like they do have some heart in it, right? And that gives me some respect, and that makes me willing to like see
Yeah, and also I mean they
like
did
the
put
movie.
Jason Momoa in a girl's outfit and gave him the pigtails, so you know. So what? Yes. So
Fucking amazing.
speaking about World War III, now that Ukraine has
Yes.
has lost the backings of the U.S., then it has gained again the backings of the U.S. Where the fuck are we standing at the moment now? Okay,
They have gained it back
okay,
because they agreed to a ceasefire. And so Ukraine agreed to it. They America
Mm-hmm.
resumed its
Mm-hmm.
armament of Ukraine and the information, intelligence sharing. Ukraine went to Saudi Arabia to
Mm-hmm.
discuss the ceasefire, which would allegedly lead
Yeah,
to a
but to
peace
get to the
deal,
peace
peace
deal,
treaty.
they would. It's like at
Um,
this. Yeah, but
Russia has to
they
agree
will
as
be
well.
losing some territory. They will be keeping some territory. So, I mean,
If there is a peace deal, yes. So there there are three scenarios that can come out of this, and
mm-hmm.
I quite read up about this. So there are three scenarios. They're doing the peace treaty because at the moment
Yeah.
Russia is pushing quite hard against the board,
Mm-hmm.
like the territory that Ukraine still has. A peace treaty would allow Ukraine 30
Mm-hmm.
days to make trenches
Yeah.
so they can entrench themselves and
Yeah.
stop the advance of the Russian army.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, this advance is already
Yeah.
eating up a lot of Russian troops. So
Yeah.
eventually the line will stop, the advancement will stop
Yeah.
because purely attrition, right? Before they have to
Mm-hmm.
resend more men in to
Mm-hmm.
replace those men, and then they could push again. So Ukraine could be using this as an opportunity to entrench, to hold back the Russians when the ceasefire ends. Same goes for Russia. Russia, like this time, will allow Russia if Russia agrees, because as of this time,
Yeah.
it is not assured yet. If Russia will agree with the ceasefire, um,
Yeah.
but Russia can also rearmor and like
Yeah.
resupply during this period. Um,
No,
so that's
that's
not
the worst case
great.
scenario basically. I mean,
Uh, well, no, the worst case scenario is if Russia decides after a week, fuck the ceasefire, we're gonna advance, and they catch Ukraine with their
yeah.
pants down while they're trying to entrench. Um,
Yeah.
that would be worst case scenario. Mm, realistically, I think nothing is gonna happen. Like they'll agree to a ceasefire. Nothing is might happen. Like I'm
Mhm.
50-50 on
Mhm.
Russia breaking the ceasefire or blaming
Yeah.
Ukraine for breaking the ceasefire. Um,
Yeah.
but then Russia would attack full force again. If they do come on a peace treaty, it has been said by an official that regaining the borders before
No. No.
2014 is not realistic. So that only speaks
Yeah.
about the Crimea
Yeah.
portion of Ukraine. And people, I've seen news like take this quite shitty because they're saying they're
Yeah.
claiming it before the war, right? They're writing before the war. Well, when is your definition of the war? Did it
Yeah.
start when Russia invaded Crimea? Or did it start at
Yeah.
2020?
Mhm.
No, 2022, right? 2023. Did it start then? Because if it started then we're only talking about the two
Yeah.
regions that
Basically.
Russia claims
Yeah.
want to be independent. Um, if we're talking about like the person who said it
Mhm.
meant the Crimea region and like I think other small territory. Um, but people are taking it as
Yeah,
the
but
like the
yeah,
half of
but
the country
no,
that
no,
they've
no,
taken,
no,
like the
no.
one
I
third
mean
they
that.
have
I mean,
already
Ukraine
taken.
would never agree to that. But I.
No, if someone breaks into your house, claims your
Yeah.
living room, you would also not agree to that. Uh, and then says, "Oh no, we
No,
won't
do not.
fight,
Do
but I
not.
keep the
The
living
living
room."
room.
You would not.
Like I
You,
understand
you would not agree
that
to that.
they are talking
Um,
about keeping the Crimea because I mean I understand because the Russia has all throughout history always wanted to get the Crimean Peninsula because that gives them open access into the Black Sea. Yeah, the Black Sea.
Lexi. Yeah. See that's the thing, right? But I mean,
Yeah,
ideally,
I mean
Crimea
ideally, yeah,
is
ideally,
just
but
Ukraine. Um, it's just not gonna happen. But when you allow them to keep Crimea, of course, Russia is never gonna
no.
agree to giving away Crimea. Russia is almost never gonna agree with giving
Yeah,
back any territory. Like, um, but the problem with keeping Crimea will be that there
yeah.
will be a cause for another conflict.
Not, not,
So
yeah, not.
that's kind of the issue. But I'm curious. I don't think a peace
It's
deal is
gonna
gonna
be a
come out of this
ceasefire. It's gonna be a
ceasefire.
ceasefire probably, so both sides can work on their military might, and one is gonna entrench, the other is gonna try to push in. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're also gonna
yeah,
set up
yeah, they will.
defenses, Russia, because they could also expect
Yeah.
a push coming back. The thing is, I remember at the beginning of the war when people said, and
Uh
Russia
huh.
also said,
Yeah.
3 days.
Yeah.
It's all it takes, right? Three days
Yeah. 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 Yep.
before we take Kiev, and
I mean, maybe
it's
they
been
meant
going on for
years,
3 years
basically,
now.
like, days, years.
Well,
Mistranslation.
they are still not close
Yeah.
to Kiev, right? Um, I know people who
Mm,
fought for the Ukrainian for Ukraine. Uh, I know it's
yeah.
like a difficult fight. Like it
Yep.
it's easy for us to talk about it,
I mean, a lot of
but
people
some
have
people have to
lived
live
through
through
it,
it.
so
Um, exactly, and I hope for them that's a reasonable.
yep.
I mean, ideally, just Ukraine gets everything back. That's what I believe in. But I also think it's already affected the people a lot, and people can
Yeah.
only live this long in suffering. Like at some
Yeah.
point, it
Because
needs to end.
it's
How
yeah. Yeah.
how
It's
shitty the
to end
results might be.
because it has been going on for a long time now, and it's basically
Yeah,
yep.
especially for this kind of conflict, they normally end
Yeah. Yeah.
within
Yeah.
a year, 2 years.
Yep.
They rarely last to be more years. So it's yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
and also for world
Yeah.
stability, it might be useful. Though I do think Trump should not get any of this the credit for ending the war. Uh, yeah, because he just did nothing. Did I think this would have
It
happened
would.
either way,
It would.
with
It
or
would.
without
But
Trump?
Trump is now like, you see, I have done this. I have done this.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
I did it. I did
I'm not
it.
even gonna say anything about Trump.
Oh me.
The guy still wants to buy Greenland.
Yeah, I know. There were elections in Greenland recently. You know, a country that famously wants to be independent, but also doesn't
Yep.
want to like collapse. So they just stay with Denmark.
Yeah,
They basically they have
yeah, they
independency
have
in a
independence.
technical
Yeah,
term. They're just
they're
part of
an
Denmark still.
independent
Denmark still.
country
The
inside the
Danish
Danish
kingdom.
kingdom, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
what we
mean,
have with three
mm,
islands in the Caribbean. We also have three independent like
oh yeah,
I
that,
don't think it's
yeah,
independent, autonomous. It's an autonomous so Greenland is an autonomous region of the Kingdom of Denmark. Um, I think for them this is the best
mm-hmm,
deal. You know, when America comes in, they're
yep,
just gonna militarize it even
yep,
more, and
yep,
then steal
yep,
all the resources and
yep,
become rich
no,
of it, and they're
yeah,
not gonna reinvest
Greenland,
it
yeah,
into
no, yeah,
Denmark,
they will not reinvest.
into
They'll just take
Greenland. Sorry,
everything and
to
they'll be
Greenland.
like, oh yes, we have come. We are the saviors of mankind. Oh, to the S, to the shit. Oh, also, I
Yep. And there's also a reason why they want Greenland. The melting pole caps will already allows for
Oh
some
right, yeah, the
shipping
shipping.
routes,
Hmm.
and
Yeah, they
they
want to
want
be the first
to
ones on
monetize
those
that
shipping routes
probably.
because then they will. They don't.
Oh no,
Oh,
those shipping
they
routes
just
already
want the piece
exist.
of cake.
Some of
Yeah.
them.
Hmm.
Uh,
Also,
they
I think
just want
I
a piece of
heard
the cake.
that
Yeah,
Canada wants to get
yeah,
into the EU.
because
Like 46% of Canadian people are like, yeah, we can go into the EU. We wouldn't have anything against that.
yeah, I'm not sure
Well,
if the EU allows that.
I
It would be
mean,
interesting though to see Canada
if you
part of
want,
the EU.
technically, Cyprus is in the EU and it's mostly in Asia.
No, it's still on the European
Mm,
continental plate, I
mm,
believe.
mm.
I can check.
Let's check because a colleague said something that. Just a moment.
I'm checking.
Okay? Although geographically
Um,
is located in West Asia, cultural identity and geopolitical makeup are overwhelmingly Southeast European. It's basically both.
Cyprus is part of the European
Let's do both.
continental plate.
It has Greek and it has kebab language.
I know because it's divided into three. It also has a UK military base on it, which border like where it's standing is
Yeah,
part of the
fine.
UK.
That's nice.
And then you have the demilitarized zone in Cyprus, in between the Greek and the Turkish part.
Amazing. Just a moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can basically see
So,
the divide line. Oh my god, amazing.
yeah, you can see, and there's like I think a town in there somewhere which is completely abandoned, which is pretty interesting. But that's like almost a
Yeah.
full
So
minefield,
basically,
I
what you
think.
have in Bosnia.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
well,
but
not really
Bosnia is
mines.
just
A
all
couple of
mines.
mines, but yeah.
Ow, ow. So yeah, I don't remember the point I was gonna make. Oh yeah, I think it would be funny for
Yeah.
Canada to be in the EU. They went to the UK and they
Mm.
because they're worried about America invading as well now. They asked the UK
They're
for
afraid
nuclear
of
protection.
America invading. We are talking about people who, during World War One, threw rations into the enemy's trenches for 6 months. For six
Canada
months,
is the reason
and
for the
then
Geneva Conventions. Yes.
during they did it at the same time every fucking day. And then one time they were like, you know what? Let's toss a grenade. The enemy did not expect it. You really think America is gonna invade those people?
They're
I
not the
think
same
that
anymore.
they are. They
but even then, they need the protection of nuclear deterrence because America could say, "Oh, we're gonna nuke you," and you cannot do anything about it. So they went to the UK and to France to ask for nuclear protection,
Yeah, it is.
which I think is pretty fair.
Yep.
They don't have a nuclear stockpile because they always got protected by America, and now they're turning on
Yep.
them. So yeah, they might as well. I think that's a pretty good thing. I also saw like in a poll of Norway, Norway is also almost at 50% agreeing to
Mhm.
fully incorporate into the EU.
Mhm.
So that's probably coming as well, like within the next few years,
Yeah,
if
probably.
things keep going like they're
But
going.
yeah, but still, Norway has the added benefit of actually being a fully functioning country that actually does not need the EU. The EU needs Norway.
To a certain degree, yes. I do think at a certain point it's just
Yeah,
logical
of
to
course,
join the
it's
EU.
logical because then you
I don't
don't
know.
have any of the any of the trade. I cannot say on the kite.
Yeah,
Yes,
the trade
because you
tariffs
don't have
and
that. If you join the EU,
shit
then
like that.
you are basically in the union, and all the trade tariffs just So that, yes,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
non-existent. It's just
So
free
that is one of
trading.
the things.
Um, that's the biggest
Yeah,
benefit, but
yeah,
it's
yeah. That.
also free movement, which I do think they
Mm,
already
yeah,
have
but
for some countries,
for
not all
that they would
countries.
have for all countries.
Um, it's also economical advantages. Um, it
Mm,
also is
yeah,
another alliance, of course.
yeah.
Like it's also a type of military alliance. Um, it also, I mean, there's also downsides. Like you have to pay membership, and you can just like the Netherlands get natural
Yep.
like nature zones applied to your country.
Mm,
Um, Shit like
yep.
that. That's less good, I would
But
say.
I Yeah, but
But
I don't think
there's still a lot of
The
benefits.
Norwegians would actually adapt to the euro. I don't think they would let their national currency go, like, just disappear.
The Danish didn't.
Yeah,
The
no,
Swedish didn't. So good chance that
The
they won't.
Norwegians
Yeah.
wouldn't also do it because I think they have.
Although the Norwegian crown is not as strong
Mhm.
as the euro.
But still, I mean, we shall see. We shall see. We have a couple of exciting years ahead of us. If World War Three
Yeah.
doesn't happen, then well,
And
fuck it, we're dead.
I mean,
Yeah.
still exciting in a certain way. I do think the world in 10 years will look very
Oh yeah. I
different to
mean,
what we have
definitely
known
it
it for the
will.
last 20.
Most definitely. Like if nothing changes, then I mean that would be. I would be shocked if nothing changes. I mean, good, but I would be shocked if nothing
Good.
changes because several things have been put
Oh
into
yeah,
motion.
definitely.
So
Of course, of course. So, you want to talk about the
yeah, I wanna
podcast
be
and what's
talking
going to
about the
be happening
podcast.
to it?
So when we started this, we did not think we would actually be doing this for this long. I was like, okay, we're
For
gonna be
8
doing like
episodes.
2 episodes, and then we're gonna be like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. But we got to 8 episodes, and I think today is the actually
With
with
effort.
effort. Yeah, well,
Sometimes
I
I
mean, I also
definitely
don't,
don't
but
feel
it's
like
like, you know
doing
what?
it.
No, I want to do it. Let's do it. So, what I wanted to say is that this will be the official end of season one. We got into it. We saw that we can do it, but I think we can be even better if we prepare like we mean it. So, if
If
we
we put
put
some more
more
effort
effort
in,
in.
that's
So,
what he's saying.
what I was thinking that this is the end of the first season, and we take 2 weeks, maybe more, depending if we need it,
Maybe more,
and we
depending if we need
make
it.
a proper plan of episodes, a proper everything, and then we start season two strong, and we see where it goes from there. What do you think about that?
The
Yeah,
essence
no,
will
we will still be
still
talking
still
about
be the same.
who God knows what, yeah. But
Random shit. And
yeah,
of course the planning we
yeah,
make can be different per week.
yeah,
Because things
things
happen,
change, but
things
we
change.
want to
Uh,
put more effort into this because even though yes, there is potential, and
there's
even
potential.
though I actually do love spending time, spending time and recording this with you because we spend the hour and we are just boys. We are just talking about who God knows what, and we are just
Just
having
boys. We're
the
just
biggest of
boys.
fun. Me
Oh,
and the boy.
me and the boy
Also,
were.
also,
Me the boy.
yeah,
Oh, and when
yeah.
I edit, I
I'm
jerk
gonna,
off to it.
I'm gonna cut this off also. Fuck you, bitch. Yes.
No, no, no,
But
no, no, no. It will stay in.
we have also been in contact with one other person so far who really wants to get on the podcast as secret guests. Yeah, as a guest.
Yeah, as a guest.
We are still debating that.
Exactly. So how it's gonna happen? He paid your subscription on on Twitch, so now you have to.
It's gonna happen. Fuck it.
So we're gonna
Yeah,
throw him on
at
at some point in the season
We're gonna
2.
see how it goes. So who knows? If it goes well, we may have other surprise guests. Yeah. Okay, Ricardo,
Yes.
you start working on getting Mr. Beast
So
to get on the podcast. Fuck no.
fuck no, I don't want
Get
that
Elon
stooge
Musk.
over on my podcast. Dude, I would rip him a new one.
Look, let's just get a couple
Elon!
of podcasts to sell, and then you can do whatever you want. Fine,
I'm gonna get Trump
That's
on.
gonna be fun. I'm gonna ask him.
I
I'm gonna
think
fucking ask him. So, what
that
do you
would be
mean
a good one.
you're gonna deport all the people? What about your Slovenian wife? What about that that lady? Oh.
No, you don't understand. She is a citizen
I
now.
still think she's a fucking Slovenian backstabber who took part of our coast. So fuck her.
I'm still angry about that
yeah,
little
let's
bit.
get Melania Trump on. I'm gonna rip her a new one. Who gives a fuck? She's
She did not
Slovenian.
choose for that.
She's the most powerful Slovenian there is. She's the one to blame.
I mean, Slovenia doesn't have much. It's only a tiny part of the coast.
No.
Like a literal. Technically,
No,
Italy
would
should
not
own you.
own
So
us
how
because
about that?
during the 1940s and during the black period of the history we will not speak of, somebody tried to sell our coast to Italians. People did not like that. That person died. Later in this.
Oh, listen. Italy used to own the entirety of Europe.
That's
I
Roman.
think give
Fuck
it back
no.
to them.
No, fuck no.
Oh, basically the same shit. Let's give it back. Let's call
I mean,
it the
doesn't-
Holy Roman
doesn't
Empire.
that also... Wait, they own that...
That includes the entirety of Germany as well, yeah. Just to grab as much as possible, we call it the Roman Holy Roman Empire.
And mostly Turkey,
And-
and that's it. So basically everything. Even the place where Carthage was. Just give everything. What?
No, oh, I know a better one. The Holy Roman Mongolian Empire. Because then we own basically the entirety of Asia
It's
as well,
over.
and Russia.
It's over, just the two of us.
It's over. It's just
Yes.
it's just the biggest empire.
And every
you know?
fucking year we have like 70 uprisings.
Funnily enough, I think Frisia would still exist. Oh no, wait, Holy Roman Empire. No, Frisia would be it. Okay, good.
Not even Frankrijk would exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all good and fun.
last
So
episode
this
for-
will be the last episode for
So
2
weeks,
maybe
yeah,
more
2
weeks,
maybe
depending how
more.
much time we
It
need.
all depends. If nothing, we will give out a short update on where we are and how is it going. But yeah, so thank you all for keeping up with us for this season, for keeping up with our bullshittery. We enjoy it immensely, and we are gonna be coming back even stronger in season 2.
Yes. All right. Like and subscribe, and
Yeah,
see
few
you
weeks
in
season 2.
a few
Right?
weeks.
Bye bye.